Rhaegar has divorced Catelyn and married a Tyrell girl. Garland's daughter, actually. Rhaegar just been doing whatever the hell he wants. Okay, so the tournament at Nightsong. We are out of debt now, which is great. And we're gonna go wrestle this huge fat man. I poke him in the eye in revenge. The hell? As we struggle with Severus Grass, I notice a ghost of a smile pass over my opponent's face. What is he smiling about? Ah, my eye! Crespa's thumb is firmly on my eye socket. I poke him back in the eye, and then I go for his liver. Dude poked me in the eye, man. Did we lose? The liver wasn't vulnerable. No! No! Wrestling is a really weird thing, like... I don't think Westeros ever had wrestling in tournaments. But then, the tournaments DLC is basically just the default CK3 tournaments. And it's not very Song of Ice and Fire yet. So hopefully in the future that gets updated. It's always the random married women that give you the things at tourneys is really strange to me. I have a match to focus on, screw you. He's a Sigma grind set or whatever the hell it is that Dark Horses does. Okay, so the archery. I don't think I have literally ever won at the archery, but I will swap the Triumph purely to actually try to win. Come on. One last knock. Your score grid increases. I am winning. Victory so close. Only a few more arrows remaining. Come on. Let me win. No. Every time. Every time. I swear I've never won archery once. Time to go back home, let's keep training Daemon up. Arrival. I've returned home. I'm dragging Daemon around the countryside from Tourney to Tourney in order to train him to be... he'll be as badass as his namesake, lads, if it's the last thing I do. The Tourney at Harvestyne. Harvestyne? Yeah. Good lord, what happened to you, Lord Allen? You seem to have been beaten the living out of, my friend. You're not a bad... Do you happen to want a ward, Alan? Mary Wather, do you want a ward, mate? Look, you can have my... Yeah. You can be trained by him. He's actually decent. That's the thing. Who the hell? Some dwarf dude from House Roxon. Oh, that's just a sad. Dynastic Kinslayer. Yeah, that's a hell of a dude. We win? I can never tell from these artworks if we won or not. Yes, we won! Of course we won. Champion racehorse. Ooh, that's nice. Owner of a prized brooch. Cool. Not bad. Independent ruler opinion. Captain effectiveness. Actually, that's pretty good. 25% as well. Finish the grand tournament, and we head back home. Probably a good thing, because we currently have uprising going on. There's always an uprising. The Osgrey's lands have been crippled by the rebellion. We've still not gotten back. Daemon Rain is knighted. He got skilled. Didn't get formidable, but I didn't really expect him to. Dutiful, just, brave. He's pretty fucking good. And he's married to the Hightower girl. The Hightowers will be made aware of, they know, the Hightowers know that he is, the true king. He's the true king, lads. Okay, another day, another tourney. This time at the Goldentooth. We're pretty much just chilling. Trying to win some renown. Make a name for ourselves. Crawl out of the pit that House Osgrey has found itself in, pretty much. Oh, did Bracken just... Oh, what's happened? I think Bracken just knocked me off my horse. Misses opponent's shield, reset, charges in, days on the ground, I hear him riding by, triumphant, the judges called an end, I have lost. Damn. You know how I was saying that I have a good shot at the tourney, right? Yeah, about that. Apparently not. Alright, dueling against House Cassell. Okay. Jory Cassell, actually. Damn, the North has come all the way down south for this. The throbbing pain radiates your arm as I wiggle my fingers. It appears to not be heavily damaged, if at all, but inspection and tricky to weave backward to avoid the blow from the advancing Jory. He grins, clearly seeing an advantage, and sails another blow just past my flank. I cannot dodge forever. Ha! You think I trained with only one hand? Silly Northman! The valor of House Osgrey is not... Ignore all those times we lost. It doesn't count. Can you hear the sound of the dog chewing an antler in the background? Because I can. Yennefer, could you perhaps chew that antler quieter than you currently are? I gave her a deer's antler off of Amazon to keep her busy, and it's great, it keeps her busy, but it is loud as hell when she smacks it against things. Nope, Bracken beat my ass. Damn it all. No, I do my best to keep my guard up against storming blows, but the last catches my blade awkwardly, breaking my grip and knocking it into the dirt. The judges call an end, and I have lost. Yeah, fortune is strong. Seeking refuge from the chatter and noise of imaging, suddenly I spot a fellow contestant, Alton, approaching from the other direction. Fortune smiles upon it. The king's just casually strolling down the streets. It's more likely that I'm going to offend him somehow. Amused by the conversation. Gains 20 plus 20. Okay, sweet. Yanked from my saddle by polearm, I stagger upwards, my head ringing. They rounded me a minute. My apologies for the rough landing, but we're not taking any chances. 3 of them, all heavily armed. Their aim is clear. I'm a high-value target. I can hear 2 figures approaching me from behind, assailants, beckoning my team's colours. 3 grinning wretches have no idea as to the sudden danger, but my rescue is surely at hand. The ploy was a stunning blow. The tide shifts in my team's favour as multiple riders break free and we overwhelm their flank. Racing towards the opponent's camp, we can only hope to reach it before that happens to us. Yeah. One more push. It's hard to make this stuff particularly interesting unless anything like... Oh, we lost, I think. But yeah, it's the same events over and over again, more or less, with the tourneys. Well, I don't think we won anything in that entire thing. We do have, interestingly, a Lordship of Pippin's Grow. I don't know why we have a Lordship of Pippin's Grow. Like, I didn't ask to get it. I can't see why I have a claim. I apparently do, but I don't know why. But the thing is, we are content. And I don't know why I even have a claim on that. I can't come up with a reason, realistically speaking, why I would. I have no relation to these people. How did I get the claim? Yeah, I have no clue. No clue at all. But Lord Martin is content, so he's not going to be expanding his borders in his lifetime, I don't think, unless had like a family dispute or his hand was forced or something. It's not in his nature to be ambitious. 2 sons, actually. I am also grievously injured because of an event where I attacked a wolf or something. But, yes, we have sons. I like that little nod, by the way. He named his son by the Red Widow as Duncan, after Duncan the Tall. Naming conventions of Westeros, whereas almost every twin needs to have the same first letter. So we've got Edwin and Edward. Our regency is ended, and I am currently bleeding out all over the goddamn place. Like, it's a nice system. I like the idea of having, like, knight positions. But they can't fulfill the role unless I've got them as a captain. And then if I don't do the successor thing, the role vanishes and I have to reinstall it, which costs me 100 prestige. It's just so tedious. I'm not severely wounded anymore. That's good. Where did I get the... Quagga propaganda? Where? Given to Martin. He gave it to me? When? Why? Oh, at least we have a, yeah, I'm scarred now, no longer wounded, which is fine. At least we have a frickin' heir now. We have 2 heirs, which is good. And Daemon needs to just pop out some kids with the Hightower girl. Yeah, under the guise of pilgrimage, we will go to visit the Hightowers and the Starry Sept, taking Daemon with us and going to keep up relations with the Hightowers is more or less my thinking. This happens to offer me his blessing. We have actually brought my, we have actually brought Daemon with us. Daemon is legitimately with us in Highgarden. In thingy. I get athletic. Ooh, I get a bunch of gold. Well, maybe get athletic. A scheme at court. Someone's trying to murder somebody, apparently. Damn it, Daemon! Impregnate your missus. This is important. It's for the future of the realm. Aegon drowned, dude. No, he wasn't going to last much longer anyway. The Blackfyre line is, as far as everyone's concerned, ended, lads. Little do they know. Sir Daemon lives. Actually, one of my vassals is, thing. I've been purposely not sending gifts to my vassals unless they are, like, with me. So if I want to, like, befriend my vassals, I have to actually go do stuff with them. Visit their castles or take them on hunting trips, stuff like that. Hunts never go well when I do them. Defying gravity. The party has stopped extracting the outcropped. This could be the chance to bond with London that I've been expecting. It locks eyes with me, and almost as though the animal senses my intent, suddenly takes off with a flash of brown. That one gives me stress, because I'm content. Mind the slope, attempt to corner the boar. This revolves many tricks, but as my vassals halted the party, the wild boar is doubling to and fro. After hours of riding, we finally corner the wily beast. Our chase has not been in vain. The exhausted, panicked animal has turned to bay, struggling and standing and squealing in panic. The proud boar squeals terribly, its sharpened tusks ready to cleave in twain any who approach. I'll bring it down myself. This could go badly. Oh, it went badly. Oh, it went real badly. Son of a bitch, it went badly. Damn it. That was a 9% chance of that happening. God damn it. I Robert Baratheon myself. Lord Martin of Coldmont was abandoned his mortal coil at the age of 34. Gorged of the boar's tusks, a meek and bashful man, he was remembered by many for his submissive and sometimes faltering ruler. Lord Edwin ascends the throne, having mastered many skills, sure been admired by his subject. He's 2 years old, dude. Victim of the Wild. I've just been informed that Lord Martin's dead. It seems he was gored of the boar's tusks while hunting. As the Lord of Coldmount, there is much to organise in the wake of this unforeseen event. Well, hopefully Edwin's reign isn't too bad. What the hell are you doing, Greyjoy? Oh, it's the Dissolution War. He's trying to dissolve the Iron Throne. That might not go well for him. Wait, he's got the Iron Islands and the Riverlands. I mean, yeah, from a RP perspective, we're 3 years old. My mother is in charge. The Rowans have sided with the Reach against the rebels, so... yeah, my mother's calling the shots, so we side with the king. Ordinarily, if I was like a High Lord or something, and I'd see this as an opportunity to maybe get rid of the Targaryens and weaken their hold on the realm. But, yeah, there's no way that my mother, as regent, is taking orders from a 3-year-old child. There's also no way the 3-year-old child has any idea what the hell's going on. So, yeah, the mother is calling the shots. We are siding with the king in this. He's been attacked by who? Honestly, I'd raise the banners and go help, considering, again, my mother, a Rowan, is in charge. But we don't even have the forces necessary to do anything about this. There are frickin'... there's way too many people laying siege to that. I got no hope. No hope at all of pulling that off. So, they're just screwed. The puppy. It's my puppy now. While out walking with Daemon, when I hear it, the tiny frail looks all over, under every stone, under a corner, behind every bush, and finally I find it, a small puppy, all alone, sits between 2 stones. It's my puppy now. I shall call it Yennefer. If it dies, I will be sad. Yeah, the Romans are screwed. I can't do anything about 8,000 men attacking them. It's just not gonna happen. So, if I want a successor to this, without it disappearing, I have to go find Merrill and make him a frickin' knight. Which means I have to scroll down and try to force him to be my knight. Which means in order to do that, I then have to... actually, we'll get Daemon to do that. And then Merrill becomes my knight. Which then means I can frickin'... No. Because then I've done that and it's point Merrill to be that. See? How much of a tedious pain in the ass it is? So I hate it. It's a great system. It has a great idea behind it. Terrible execution. Absolutely dreadful. Like, how hard is it to have a pop-up where it goes, like... The person in charge of the... wait, what the hell happened? Died from his wounds, damn. Puts Lady Thingamajig in charge. Unwelcome attention. Stefan has been pestering me. If I get beat to death by my bully, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Never, always stand up for yourselves, lads. What happened? What happened? Son of a... What the f... what the actual f... He was beaten to death by an 8-year-old. God damn it, man. Osgrey said not... this is... it's not going anywhere near as smoothly as I anticipated. He tried to stand up to his bully and fought back, and the bully killed him. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, can we arrest that guy? Absolutely need to arrest him. You can't not arrest him. He just murdered my brother. He just murdered my brother. He is not getting away with this. Ah, he is so dead. He is so f***ing dead. He is so dead, I can't even begin to explain how dead they are. That is my arch rival for the rest of this entire thing. He beat my brother to death. How has he even got away with this? The Osgreys are really getting their asses kicked in this. They're not doing well. Things are not going... things are not going remotely according to plan. Take me to your squire, David. I'm depressed, man. Teach me the way. A realm at war. What now, man? What's going on now? Oh. A Liberty War. Again, we're basically ruled over by... good lord, they're actually... everyone's rising against them. Again, though, we're, our regent is a Rowan, and the Rowans and the Reach are siding with them, so... yep. The Rock is helping them? Why is the Rock helping the... oh, they're married. Allied. Negotiated. Okay. The Targaryens negotiated an alliance with the Kingdom of the Rock. You stupid buffoon! Must always be... wait... I'm going to teach you a lesson, Joss Prester. What have I done wrong? I only wanted to see what Joss was doing. You tell anyone who did this to you, I'll make sure you perish. What the hell is going... can you just leave the Osgreys alone? Leave them alone! Gain solitary. Frickin... Jesus Christ, just leave me alone, dude. Why are you doing this? We're losing, by the way. Like, the Iron Throne is getting its ass kicked by this little rebellion that's happening. They've actually taken the Queen prisoner. Yeah, Stanfast married the Lannister girl. Craigcall's right on my border. That's, alliance that would make sense. Unfortunately, it's not really anyone there to do that to. The Swifts? The Swifts are apparently the Lannisters now. What? I like this mod that I've got, but it doesn't change the banners on the map when they change hands. With the help of Daemon, I have accomplished the studies of stewardship. Even if the highest aspects of the subject eludes me, I lived up to everyone's expectation and learned more than most. My nightly training alongside that has proceeded acceptably, and I've fought a few uppity peasants with some success. Thinking back on my childhood, I realised I never truly connected with everyone, even as sort of I was playing with friends. I always kept to myself. Yeah, remember my childhood when my brother was beaten to death by this dude who's now my rival. Yeah, this twat here killed my brother. I will have my vengeance in this life or the next. Edward's not bad. He did get skilled, thanks to Daemon. He got Fortune Builder for stewardship. Honest, ambitious, brave, solitary. Solitary makes sense. He does not like people. After watching his brother brutally murdered in front of him, I can't really complain, to be perfectly honest. We are married to the Hightower girl, maintaining our good relations with the Hightowers. I feel like we have a constant connection with them, thanks to Daemon, who is still, despite everything, still not popping out kids, which is really, really irritating. He should be having children by now. Why are you not having children, Daemon? What's going on, man? Yeah, my great-grandmother was a Stackhouse, so we could technically claim that we have some right to that territory. Do they have any friends? They have a lot of friends, actually. Yeah, they got a lot of friends. We've only got Hightower backing us right now, which is still pretty good. I think they've nerfed Hightower, actually. Because it used to be, like, ridiculous. It's still pretty strong, but it used to be, like, they had 10,000 men or something ridiculous. My mother, though, married to Lord Hightower herself, as part of the little arrangement. I don't know who to marry my sister to within the Reach. Obviously, we have to keep with, like, them being neighbors or friends and stuff within it. Very important squire. Inheriting my titles, it's clear that I no longer remain a squire. I command my knight. Daemon will knight me. I've been knighted. While putting away some training swords and other practice equipment, I noticed some pages bullying a lowborn. Yeah, protect the stable hand. A curse undone. The gods are just, lads. Although not just enough to let me kill him myself. Stefan Schirmer? Yeah, Stefan Schirmer has died. Twisted turn of fate have not been against my advantage. The 701 know that I was cursed the day I met Stefan. Today, however, the curse has been lifted. Fate smiles upon me and brought me the cloistered stain of his grave. Yeah, he died. He died of his internal injuries after being maimed by somebody at some stage. Good riddance to him. He's the dude that beat my brother to death. Yeah, I was trying to murder him. The Lord of the Seven Hells must have been eager for his company. I have a son, lads, who I will name Edwin after my brother. Not just my brother, but my twin brother, who was brutally murdered by that asshole that just lost his arm and died of his wounds. My only regret is that I didn't get to kill him myself. You will live strong, Edwin. You will live a long life, my boy. Nobody will beat you to a pulp. Not while I'm around. Hopefully. So, in terms of alliances, I have betrothed my sister Alice to the future Lord of House Ball, given our relations and Blackfyre loyalists to the Balls. And my eldest sister is betrothed to one of the Rowan's vassals. So, one of my neighbors, one of my very close neighbors. They're not exactly amazing, but the Westbrooks may be useful later on, and they're right next door to us. So yeah, I do want to make some moves with Edward, because he is ambitious and brave, so it stands to reason he would make some moves, lads. Another son is born. The Hightower wife is popping out plenty of kids. I think I'll name him Martin, after my father, who died by the boar. That's freaking... Can I open... God damn it. So I cut my fingers with... RL, lads. RL. I cut my fingers while I was making curry. So I can't open this can of cider now with my fucking index fingers, because it hurts like a bitch. So I'm just gonna use this knife that I keep around on my desk for reasons. There you go. Let's do this. I have cider. Let's do this. We got this, I believe. The gods of tits and cider are with us, lads. It's fine. Call house members to war. Independence war isn't going to work against him. Damn. I can call Westbrook in? Oh, Westbrook isn't even going to help. Old Town will help, though. Highgarden will come help me, considering they have a vested interest in us being in a more powerful position for later on to put the Blackfyre back on the throne. I'm just going to hide over here for now, until the Hightowers show the hell up. Where are they coming from? There they are. Oh, and separate them. Cut them off from their allies. Yes, there we go. The Hightowers will help us secure our position as High Lords, further strengthening the Blackfyre support in the Breach. Fight, boys, fight. Yes. Battlefield Knighthood. Silverfist. Yes, I will knight you, mate. There's never a... my son gets rowdy. Cool. That means he'll be an excellent fighter, which is great. No, we just defeat them one more time. There we go. Battlefield Knighthood. After the battle will cease them, my attempts, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I will knight him. And we'll end the war. Breaking free of the Romans. Becoming a direct vassal of the Tyrells. And I create the High Lordship of the Northmarch. And we will at some stage have to fight the Romans for control of the territory that is rightfully belongs to us. Like Steadfast, for example, and some other stuff. There's a really weird Northmarch symbol. I don't know why that's the Northmarch symbol. Am I missing something? But I'm going to change it because I don't know what the hell is wrong with that. Why is that Northmarch? What does that even mean? I don't... But yeah, we will have to keep going to war with Golden Grove and thing. Our ultimate goal is to, like, take the Golden Grove region and take Redfront, so we have the entire of the Northmarch of the Reach to control. And then we help the High Towers expand their territory. And ultimately, we put ourselves in a better position to support the restoration of the Blackfyre dynasty later on.